The alliance between the Camarilla and the Tremere is one of pure convenience and circumstance. When the Tremere were at their weakest, newly made vampires, they reached out to the Ventrue of the Arpad lineage, who offered them a deal: support and protection in exchange for help in their war against the Tzimisce. This pact served the Ventrue and the Tremere very well, although the Ventrue, with the coming of their Camarilla, were probably the ones who came out on top, considering that the Tremere have been driven out of their Eastern European holdings, and the Arpad Ventrue are stronger than they ever have been before. Hello and welcome, Canites, kindred, and other children of the night. We are here once again with Ecatarina, our lovely Tremere Magistress. We are going to, I think we're going to start with a Cover the Masquerade. We got to get these done because we need this capped. Oh, that's pretty good. We lost blood, but not stress. And our child has a claim on this guy's territory that he got somehow, which means we're going to expand our power by expanding his power as our first move in this episode. I want to save up about 1,000 prestige because I want to get presents for me and the rest of my coterie. I also want to get celerity for me and the rest of my coterie. It's all stuff I'd like to do. Let's head right in here. Hope we can get this done fast. Let's hunt from this guy. Take it all. Who have we captured? Captured this mortal, alright. Well, when you capture a mortal, you always exsanguinate them. Your blood is mine. That gives me a nice choleric perk that we can use to get brutal feed. Very good. You gonna attack me? I'd love it if you did. You could just come down here and do it. Ooh, you made our neighbor like us better. That's okay. She is a Nosferatu that we have very little interest in, to be fair. I'm just gonna split off and attack him just in case we get a capture. Nice. Nice. Let's exsanguinate her now. Ooh, sanguine. Nice stuff. Let's pass through again. Capture. Oh, we're getting excellent luck on these captures. Ooh, this is a pregnant woman. How pregnant is she? We'd have to hold her for 6 months for her to have the baby. Will the baby be in our prison? I might take the baby so I can raise it myself. The mother can be disposed of, but the baby we might want. There we go. Let's enforce our demands here. Good, our child can handle the process of gaining the control here. Looking at our prison, I want to just mark her 3 more months. Good. So to make sure that my terrible marshal is training commanders. Hopefully no one gets injured. Oh, she could be ransomed for money. Fine, I'll give the experience up. To change our child's contract, we're going to give him the Tremere one, the pyramid. This gives us lots of benefits as his expense. We want that. We want as many of our people to have this as we can. I think this is fine. This is what we're going to do. We're going to put him in the pyramid. Get in there. Get in the pyramid, bud. Nice. We expect you to pay and pay up. Our liege has won his war. I do want to take this, but I'm going to leave it for a while. I don't know how long it's going to be before we can get the next domain point. We do have a lot of stewardship coming up soon, but it's not a lot enough to do it, I don't think. We're going to hit 14. I think it's every 8. And if it's every 8, we'd need 16. It'd have to be every 7 for me to get it. I think we'll drink this guy's blood. Nice. I didn't even look what experience it was. No, Etrius, no. No, Etrius. Bad Etrius. And then we're going to do the Inner Council, and we're going to start making use of these. So we could get funding, the money. We could do the sort of anything goes one. Or we could just increase our influence. Now, we don't need to increase our influence yet, but we do want to make sure that we stay on the council, right? Everybody duked here above will get 100 gold. I want to click this, but I think right now it's gold. So let's do that. It cost us 40 of our intrigue. Now, if I... Our doctrines are actually pretty good. Blood cult. Let's continue. A recorded memory. I could record a memory. Costs me 60 gold and gives me a memory of Bishop Vladimir Ostovich artifact. I get my friend to do it. I still get it, and she likes me more, and it's cheaper. I could definitely use more artifacts. Let's do it. Let's get her to do it. I think we're gonna go in here and look at it. It's prestige and renown. Could break it for money, though. I think we're gonna keep it for now. And we're gonna increase our ghouls to the cap. Now, I was wrong. For some reason, I thought it required thaumaturgy to get gargoyles. It doesn't. It requires one of the dynasty legacies for Tremere, which we have. So I can begin working on more gargoyles. I think we could do gargoyle sentinels, gargoyle scouts. Now we get 100 gargoyles for this. They're pretty defensive. They're pretty strong. Ghouls are really good because of how straight strong they are. And if we look at regular men-at-arms, they all have their benefits. The main reason to get ghouls is because we get bonuses for ghouls as we go along, like the next dynasty perk for Tremere. Right? Whoops, that's not the right place to look. The next dynasty perk for Tremere, almost did the same thing twice, open legacies, there it is, gives us a bunch of bonuses for gargoyles. Plus our chantries give us bonuses for gargoyles. I like the fact this gives us siege progress on gargoyles too, that's pretty neat. So we're probably going to go down the warrior's path first, and then we'll look at the other ones. We can cover up the Masquerade again. I will use the might of my magic. No stress, a little blood, that's perfectly fine. Good. Like I said, we want to get this, but not immediately. So let's keep at it. Do you have a county claim? I don't think we need that county claim, though. Do we want to change the... Do we want to help him with this? Or do we want to just go for the claim now, even though we don't tend to fight the war right away? Actually, let's help him here. We can do it afterwards. We'll help him get some faith up. These two are terrible. I wish there was something we could do about how terrible they are. I wonder if there's a mortal anywhere nearby that I can... I wonder if we can steal from our fellow Tremere. There's a Tremere vassal in here, right? I mean, this Prince Lotharius... I really thought... We thought, yeah, he is. He's right here. Okay. So, I'm thinking he is a child here who's a great spy master. What if we abduct him? What's the chance? Oh, it's 37% down, 85% chance to get it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna take the shot. We'll have to fight him at the end of it, which is a bit of a problem. Hopefully we get some good luck on the roll there. We will hunt from this guy. It's a new sanguine perk. Very nice. Taste of blood. Okay. We do want to keep making sure we check this. How many years is it? Once per 20 years. Okay. That's pretty expected. I don't think we need to do anything extra because 85 is the maximum. Ooh, you increased our knight. It's you. I wish this guy liked us better. Let's do a sway on him. He's only at minus 56. Being at minus 56 means I can probably get him to like us. So let's work on that. He's one of my better knights, especially with that +2. Abduct en route. I don't want to pay anybody for anything. Perfectly happy with it just going through with its current chance of success. Let's hunt from this woman. Some phlegmatic. Nice. Let's grab heightened senses first. Abduct, diablerize, murder. Let's do that first, yeah. Get a decent amount of money. Think about building, right? This is going to go up eventually. We're getting 0.7, which is not quite 1 per. Not too bad though. We will eventually get that 11, and we do want that 11. This we're going to eventually give up, so we don't want to develop that too much. We don't want to also increase this because it's going to take money away from us. I actually kind of regret building this. I don't need county control. Let me see. If we were to switch this, something like open rule might be nice. It's prestige, it is control growth. It gives us a bit of hostile scheme resistance. I also like the idea of a second chantry for our new ghouls, but that's going to require a bit more money, and I'm not sure that this is our first priority for money. Remote Haven is also good, and Haven Defenses is also good. Like, these are both very good. I'm probably going to replace the church with a chantry. I don't know what I was thinking with the chantry, but I don't think that's what we're going to do first. What we're going to do first is we're going to go on a pilgrimage. We're making a decent amount of money right now, so we'll plan a pilgrimage. Right there. Let's do a pious pilgrimage, and then we're just going to go right next door to Chaos. Right? Mostly because we want to be able to do long pilgrimages in the future to collect different experience on the map. We're going to start this now. Let's go. I have walked the holy path. Nice. Lost in translation. I stroll around the streets. I stop in front of a small chantry. The building is comparatively bland and humble, but a small crowd of pilgrims is gathered in front of it. They want to know what the translation is. Let's do it. Nice. All right. I could make an offering, which is my architect drawing. I don't want to give that up. Or we could just pray. We reached a level 1 success on our pilgrimage, which is good. We definitely want to get the Paragon of Virtue here. So let's keep at it. See what other events we get. So we could do Worldly Possessions, How Mundane. This is not going to give me enough to get us to level 2, and we're basically done. I'm going to take this stress, because I could use that 60 gold. There we go. It's been an honor. So this is our first pilgrimage. This means that now we can do contemplative pilgrimages and travel further when we do our next pilgrimages, which is really great. Also gives us some legitimacy. Let's finish the pilgrimage. And we are home. The coin speaks to me. Be wise to save these. No, I think we're gonna get the money. And additional taxes. What a nice day. There were 2 feud strikes there. I didn't even look what they were. I might have missed a way that this wasn't a nice day. Let's drop that. 133 gold. Well, that's a perfect time for us to undo our mistake from last time and put a chantry in here. And then we will save up for a new unit of gargoyles. Highway attack. Soon he will be at my mercy. Hate when this thing costs gold. I hope he likes his new quarters. It's going to turn into attack. I'll rip him apart. Now, I'd like to Blood Surge. Let's Blood Surge to 3. Gives me 71. And then let's Blood Sorcery. We're going to do this, we might as well try to go all in, try to get the true strike. Just stress. Oh, we were successful. What does that put us at? I will rip him apart. That pushes us to 77%. Can't do better than that. I will rip him apart. He's our prisoner. Good. Now that he's in our prison, we want to negotiate his release, and we want to recruit him. Now that he's recruited, we want to get rid of the Trash Baron and replace it with the super awesome Tremere. He's actually pretty good. Ooh, he's got Patron. He's very smart. Should we seduce him? Yes. Why not, right? Why not? He is no longer a powerful vassal, so putting him there makes good sense. So let's put you as our spy master. I know, right? I know. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So that plan executed well. We did overstress though, so we're gonna have to beat ourselves up a little bit. So let's do it. Let's beat ourselves up a little bit. The sweet pain. That'll put us back to where we need to be. Let's also hold Mystical Communion and make sure that this is on so we see it every time. So we don't want to miss it. No longer overwhelmed by stress. We gain some learning lifestyle. We gain divine guidance. Nice. 3 traits in Wise Woman. Very good. On the hunt. Let's hunt from this guy. I will hunt him for his blood. We will take it all. Oh, intense sanguine resonance. Nice. Nice. Couldn't ask for better. Look how well that went. Ah, it's perfect. Utterly perfect. When he's not actually the founder of my dynasty. But he's definitely in my dynasty. Oh, he's the founder of his own dynasty. Yes, he is. Interesting. Oh, he's mine now. Troubadour's dedication. I will be bold and I already have maximum chance. I don't want to take the chance that we make a bad impression. So I could do the 50%. It doesn't matter. Let's just move on. It's fine. Fatherly advice. My father is a wise man, deeply understanding of people's needs and desires. He often offers me guidance when dealing with others. Parent aids diplomatic efforts. I mean, I probably could use 3 prestige for 5 years. But no. No. Look how much better I did than you, kid. Master. I don't want to call him the kid. Sir, a walk in Tabula Buiti. I'm not going to do the walk. I'd rather just have it succeed if it can. I will drink from you. More choleric experience. Very good. My beloved uncle, my serene uncle Petrus smiles passionately. I drop the pretense and restraint, tearing the blouse of him, putting my hands around his waist, my mouth on his neck, my aching desire against his own. I mean, we're vampires, right? It's not real. Our relative connection isn't actually real. There we go. We have now gained a lover. Let's, I think, learn his language. There we go. So we've kidnapped a powerful knight and a decent spy master into our domain. Now we just need to do something similar if we can to replace Irene. Maybe we steal from these Tremere over here. Let's just search around under courtiers for somebody who is good. 11. I mean, that's his player heir. It doesn't seem likely. What about up here in the north? You guys got anybody? Courtier. Let's see who we find if we do a search for top realm. There's me. Then there's the boss. And there's nobody above 11. Yeah, I mean, Petrus is okay. Alright. Let's keep going then. A loving lock. So he is going to give me a loving lock. Do we want to be loyal? It is virtuous to warlocks. I think we're going to do it. He's given a little bit of his he's given us a little bit of his hair. And now we're loyal. Problem is, making him loyal did not help. It was actually bad to make him loyal, but we can't worry much about that. He's still better than the previous person. And maybe we eventually actually put him over here. Look at our steward. Now, he's a 16 and an 18. The Baroness is a 13 and a 9. Huh. There's a lot of different things he could do. If I could find another spy master, I could put Petrus up, move him over, and kick out the Baroness. Right? So if we were to do spy masters, there's this guy. He's unlanded. Can he be abducted? People hate him. He's a Tzimisce. I'd probably beat him in the combat. It is stress. Yeah, it's not a now plan. We totally should pin him though, because once our stress is back down to a controllable level, we will consider that. Legend spreads into my realm. All right, on the hunt, we will hunt from this guy. Of course, we'll kill them. Got 200 prestige. On the march. So this is the one where you go on the marches. The different things. We could go to this. It is stress loss, but it's also stress gain. No, I think we're going to skip this one. They're cool, and we will start doing some of them later, but right now we skip. Let's focus on our search. I'm not paying for damages. Yeah, the men have the right idea. I'll spend the 75 prestige. I already rule by divine right. I get them to join me. They're not really useful for anything. I might be able to marry somebody in with her. Self-declared divine right gives us a little bit of theocratic vassal opinion. Yeah, I'm taking that. We could definitely use that prestige up. On the march. It was a valuable exercise after all. Very good martial perk. That puts us at the end of Overseer. Now, because we're so far in, we're gonna get Stalwart Leader. If we get Stalwart Leader, we might as well just push to to chivalric dominance, right? Or I could switch off and we can pick up Stalwart Leader when we do our travels, right? That could be a better idea. So let's go over to here. As we said we would, we will switch to domain focus. Good, and then we're going to work our way down architect. Nice. Okay, 300 XP from our herd. Now we have the gargoyle bonus damage, which is great. Our gargoyles are pretty great. They counter basically everything that exists. They're great in mountains. I think we're going to do sentinels. Gargoyle sentinels. Like if we look at warriors, warriors do slightly less damage. Sentinels are better damage, better defense, but they're bad at pursuit and they're bad at screen. But these guys can pursuit and screen, right? So I think we're going to do the gargoyle sentinels, and then we're going to station them in our capital, which should be great. Once this is properly replaced, it'll be even better here. On the hunt. Let's hunt from the guy with the reddish cap. He is going to give us phlegmatic. All right. We will not be getting this experience as fast as we were getting the previous experience because we don't have as much bonuses here. We've now built our respectable chantry, monthly sanguine lifestyle experience, if we ever put that on, which we might eventually once we've gotten almost all the things we want. The stuff that we're currently chasing. I could get our doctor to give us lifestyle experience. It's only 2 at the cost of 0.1 per month. I don't think that's going to be enough to matter. I'm just going to check to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to be enough to matter. This is 6. You want to look at it here. This is where we look at it. So we have 5. We're getting... Yeah, it's not even close to enough to matter. So we're not going to bother with that. It's not worth the money. I wonder if there's anybody else in here we might want to use, though. Court Seer is useful. If we have a good one. We have an average one in our child. It's intrigue skill. Auspex Poet. Gives us a bit of piety. Not really worth it. I don't think there's anything else we want to do. We don't have Primogen yet. Yeah, we don't have any of them yet, so the only other thing we might consider is a court tutor. But we don't have any children we're taking care of, so there's no reason to have a court tutor. Antiquarian? We could use it, even a bad antiquarian would allow us to commission artifacts, right? But no. Let's get off that. There's no positions we need. Oh, I guess that's not great, but it's also probably fine. So we've made him a blade master on the hunt. That's great. Take it all. Reflecting on magic, I'm sitting and meditating on the finer points of the Code of Tremere. I cannot help but think back to when I traveled to Tarskavist for my very first pilgrimage. This trip was far from the Quidotian comforts of my life as a regent, but the relief I felt upon arriving made it all worth the trouble. I believe I will be forever closer to magic. Nice. That has cleared almost all of our stress. A victim died during our feeding. That's fine. We don't care about that. I don't know if you know this. We have... Looking at her... She had her kid. It was a daughter. We can unpin her because we didn't ever actually do the thing that we said we were gonna. Now we can try to abduct this guy. which I think is a great idea. Let's get on it. Abduct him. Make him our spy master. Switch our people around a little bit. What's this? Petition League. I don't think there's anything we need to do there. The winged messenger. We're not going to do that. It's not important. If I do the waste of gold, it's going to give me stress that I can't afford. Also gains rampant miasma. But this spends more money than I want to. It does give me prestige, though, which leads us to where we're going. Abundant flora gives us popular opinion. I don't really care about that. Let's do it. I mean, let's do it. Right. The prestige down will help us with our kidnap attempt. If we can kidnap this guy, we may very well be able to make him into something useful in our court, like a spy master, right? Pyramidal praise. The shadowy war for influence among the counselors is fought in many different ways. Gathering support from influential Tremere is one of them, and one counselor has been courting your support for some time now. Small gestures, flattery, and outright bribing have been used, and your new friend is now looking for you to go public about how much you value them. In my objective opinion, are the best. Surely my support is worth more than that. I'm above such petty politics. Oh, this is really valuable. So is the gold, though. If I'm gonna tell him off, probably would be better telling him off for gold, right? Or I could just take the 150 and walk away, right? That prestige, though. It's a lot of prestige. No, we'll take the 150 and walk away. I will hunt this person, and I will take their blood from dust. Now, we do want to spare no expense to rebuild, because that can be a good boost on our control, but only in the places that it actually went to, right? Like here. Okay, we have gained seen the unseen, sense the unseen, hostile scheme resistance. Nice, we're going to get to premonition soon. We have lots of find secrets speed. So we could probably, once we have a decent spy master, start to try to find some secrets. What are these? Host Elysium, survey your capital, petition liege. Well, we could survey the capital, but that's better to use when we have stress down. How is our... So we're already a true ruler. We don't need to push this anymore. So we're going to hold those. We're going to hold those a bit until we finish our kidnapping attempt. This is just not going up. It seems to pop back and forth. Yeah. That's fine. Oh, another person has finished the legend. And a drink from you. For some melancholy, very good. Let's look over here at our council. Everybody is doing useful things. Yes, I really want her gone. Ha! Bothers me that she's there still. I mean, it will be an imperfect situation, right? I guess we're not even going to move her out. We're just going to rotate these guys, right? Rotate this. Yeah, alternatively, we could put him there, the new guy here, and leave the rest the way it is. And I'm already assuming that the kidnapping is going to work. Right? We're just assuming. Oh, our culture has discovered hereditary rule. Well, would you look at that? Do you want to see what it looks like when someone doesn't care that you killed their relative? This is what it looks like. I'm not. Jeez, that's ugly hair. We've lost an inner council member. I'm still kind of okay with this. All of his enormous influence has now gone to waste. I'm going to raise up the size of this. I think that's good. Really want the kidnapping to happen. Let's hunt from this guy. About halfway to where we need to go. You finish the convert, learn language failure. I admit it, Greek is beyond my capabilities. Really? Ugh, do I have the ability to beat myself? I do. Should also meditate in seclusion. This is going to put me up 150. And this is going to take me down 65, I think. I'm just going to admit defeat. That's not worth tossing at. We will meditate in seclusion and put this up so that we get it every time. So meditate in seclusion. I would start in the... I will start in the comfort of my own castle. So we can get better at it. I guess now is as good a time as any to get you to start grabbing this, right? Since we have the money on hand. And we also want to look at what we're doing here. We're still working on our first stewardship perk. Maybe we take Golden Obligation first? Start searching for hooks. Okay, let's stay on this. We want this to finish. This is our main goal right now. So you want to become our friend, which we will accept. I now have extensive contacts within the Sabbat. It's fine, right? It's fine. I mean, I have Camarilla friends too. That's a glorious thing about being neutral. You got friends on both sides, and they're all useful. They're all useful. Meditate in seclusion. Alas, that's not great. Let's grab this person. A little bit of sanguine. Another sanguine perk. Good. That's extinguish vitae. That helps us with diablerie schemes if we ever do one. Scorpion touch is good. We get 2 murder scheme power-ups in here. And a prowess, and then we finish. I think it will be worth it to probably get this to take presents. Abduct unwelcome guests. I like the sound of this plan. Let's do it. Hope he likes his new quarters. Now looking at him. Oh no, I will rip him apart is where we want to go here, right? Yeah. Let's... Blood Surge. And then let's see if we can succeed at our Blood Sorcery as well. It's probably pushing my luck. 64% chance, please. We got the stress, but we were successful. Here we go. This is going to probably push us over the top. Wow, it's interesting that that didn't help. Let's do it. Ah, we got him. Now what am I going to do with you? Well, what I plan to do with you is negotiate your release, demand your conversion, and recruit you. Join us. Join us, bud. Join us. Now we're going to go to, where are we looking at here? We're going to go to the... What do we want to do with this newly converted Tremere Tzimisce, who's way older than us, that we could have just eaten, but that's not what the plan was. I am going to use him as a knight, right? He would make a good replacement for Petrus. Where does Petrus go? Petrus goes up. Right, and then the Baroness comes out. We switch these two. So you switch with Petrus. Swap. And then you switch with the Baroness. Do it this way, because it'll be easier to find him this way. Swap there. And then you... we fire. Then we put him there. Now that we put him there, we're going to put him in a territory that we're going to hold forever. Not that one. Her. We're going to revoke her title, which is going to make her hate us. Just so. And then we're going to put him in this city. I'm going to grant him... oh, he's too old for a city. Dang it. That's fine. We'll grant this to a noble of the Vlach culture. Let's see how good she is. She's okay. I don't know quite how I feel about this. No. I think that's great. Thank you for the poem. So I might eventually want to give him something better. Brewing discontent. Discontent. You want to leave, then leave. Yeah. Now let's look at who we want in our coterie now. Let's see. Our knights are better than they've ever been. Our worst knight is a 19 now. Awesome. Great. So, let's see. I want... who can we put in our coterie? Petrus can be invited to our coterie? He's a good replacement for who we just lost, and hopefully we can sway you up to get into our coterie. There we go. Nice. Let's see. So we're lovers. I can make this guy my lover too, can't I? Already scheming against him. We'll think about that later. Okay, so we have a much better court now. We've used a... you can't kill him more than once, man. He'd be dead already. Right, now that they're all back and I have the problem, we're going to do our Hold Elysium, because we have tons of really great people now. We could raid the region. Makes our Masquerade suspicious, but gives us 150 prestige. That's fine. We might as well just do the cover up the Masquerade right away. Oh, wait, we've been doing so good at covering up the Masquerade lately. My dear mother, I prowled through documents both ancient and lesser providence. See it done? Good. Okay. So, you bring us a gift. Accept it and keep it. So this Baroness wants a... where is this? Here. Wait, she's the temple. Where's the temple? Yeah, it is. It's this temple. Wait, that can't be. Where is she from? I am confused about where she's from. Not there. Not there. This temple? That temple. I'm going to do this. But then I'm going to make her understand that the world isn't fair. And then we will immediately replace her with a newly generated Tremere. Elysium, the second generation. Tonight's Elysium debate seems to be around the second generation. These mystical children of Caine himself were arguably destroyed by their own progeny in the fabled city of Enoch. Some were contesting this theory, though, or even the existence of such creatures altogether. What is your opinion? They're long gone. They are long gone. I'm going to take the 50 learning experience, I think. It's good. Council meeting. Let us begin. An average plan. What does this do? That's probably fine. Another average plan. Gold is always important. Prestige for gold is not our current goal, though. We don't need this. Hopefully we don't lose too much love from our people here. I'll just drink from the one that's already listed. Oh, huge sanguine. 666. Very nice. Your foresight isn't your strong suit? Yeah, you're... I'm not gonna lie back. Now it's not the time for that. Just another night. Nice. Intrigue experience. Well, you know, that's how it goes. Now we're gonna get off of swaying him, and we're gonna get on to trying to seduce him. 60% chance is not that good. Let's go back to swaying him then. Okay, feud shared enemies. I don't care about the feud. I have literally never cared about your feud. Alright, though. Now that we've finished our Elysium, I think we're going to bring this episode to an end. We have a much stronger council. We have a lot of more trustworthy people on it. Some old vampires that we have kind of aligned to our will, which I think is great. Both of our children are here. Someday we'll have to remove Stellan. He's not that great. But for now, it's fine. What is this? Apparently he's an Oathbreaker. I don't know when that happened. But for now, let's call this episode to an end. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you join us the next time we are here with Ecatarina, Regent of Clan Tremere. Goodbye for now.